Hey everybody, this is my lesson plan presentation. We spent about 5 days and I worked in conjunction with the English and social studies teachers here who were working with their students on writing a research paper. And I taught them some library research, the research process, the Dewey Decimal System, and how it worked. Alright, the 3 tools that I decided to use were Clickers, Canva, and MindMeister in this 5-day lesson. The first assignment after the teaching part of the lesson was creating an infographic on the Dewey Decimal System. I suggested that they use Canva and showed them how to use Canva, but they could use any program that they liked. Several did. Several chose other ones. They had to include all 10 of the hundreds categories in the Dewey Decimal System and tell the types of materials that they could find in that section. That was one sample that I showed them, and those were 2 others. So they were able to kind of do it however they chose. Okay, y'all. Quick tutorial on Canva with infographics. They went to pop up here and search the word infographic, and there are thousands and thousands of them that they could choose from, and they can, of course, edit and make these their own. So we started off with just a simple infographic on how to make an infographic, and talked. Then they clicked on it, and they clicked customize. And of course it pops up and gives us the ability to go in and edit anything that's in the infographic. I used this one to show them how to do it because it was already broken down in steps. So you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and then of course we had to add 2 more to make it 10. And then we chose, changed the text here. They changed the pictures to make it match and came up with their own infographics on the different categories you can do. So it was super easy to use Canva because everything's customized. Alright, the second tool that I used was creating a mind map, and I showed them MindMeister. I showed them the Dewey Decimal System infographic, mind map that I made for Module 5, and showed them a simple mind map of how they could use it in their research. So then they had to go in and create their own mind map for their research. So this was what I gave them as a sample. They had to have an introduction, of course. They have to have 4 different ideas in their research paper, and each of those has to have a minimum of 2 details. So I showed them how, and then they would go in to each detail and type in information, or they would go in and add ideas. Now, several of them did not use this template. They used others. This is what I showed the students how to use for creating their mind map. So I chose organizational chart just because that was the first thing that I wanted to do. And I chose my idea. And then they had to have 4 different topics. So, to create a new topic, you just hit the enter button. And, hit the tab button. You keep hitting the enter button. And then to create your children's topic, you can hit the tab button. So, detail 2, detail 1, that way. Etc. And so when they've got a paper chart, and then they can go in and they can, of course, change the colors and change the boxes and things like that. But it's a very simple tool to use. Kids thought it was easy. Some of the kids on YouTube thought they were simple, which we let them because it was a way to differentiate. And some just used Canva again because they thought that was fun. It was easy there to do a concept map with Canva as well. So this was just a simple way to create a mind map. And for my last tool, I used Clickers. Clickers is a very quick formative assessment. It was super easy to use, and since we couldn't do a picture right on the students, I found this picture on the internet. This picture is what the teacher sees. This is the student holding up their cards and how they answer the question. So it's very simple. I did a little 10-question formative assessment. Super easy, super quick. Reflection. Several of my kids got overwhelmed with the mind mapping and wanted to do it on paper, which was fine. I told them having lots of teachers in the library, because it was a group of us, was a great idea, and it gave us a lot of chances to do one-on-one activities with the kids. They liked the infographic assignment. They got very creative with it. They had some great assignments. They did get frustrated and I told them the old joke about how do you eat an elephant one bite at a time. and I said that I know that there's a lot to this, and this is a lot of steps, but if you remain calm, do one at a time, everything will be fine. So in the end, it worked out great. Overall, I would like to see us do this again.